Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm so excited to share with y'all my first favorites video of the year. I cannot believe we are already sharing our January 2016 favorites. So I'm so excited to share these with you guys. I've got a lot of good stuff today. I've got some good stuff and I'm feeling good about it. So let's jump into it. So the first product I want to mention is like a huge game changer in my life. Like I cannot express to you guys enough how obsessed I am with this thing. And every time that I hear people give reviews or mention things about it on their channels and it's not like as obsessed with it as I am, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, because this is the kind of product that I feel like will change everyone's life. I feel like everyone will love this freaking thing. And it's not like something that will only work with certain skin tones or skin types. Like everyone should love this and everyone needs this. And that is the makeup eraser. And if you guys watched my 2015 Christmas haul, you guys saw this. I got this in my stocking this year and I am obsessed with this thing. This is the back side and oh my gosh, I don't want to show you guys the front side, but so gross. This is the front side. I obviously need to throw mine in the wash, but I am obsessed with this thing. It works wonders. It removes every single bit of makeup and it's so effortless. Like I literally feel like I'm washing a window, like wiping smudge marks off a window with my makeup on my face. Like my waterproof makeup just like slides off and I'm like, are you kidding me? My face feels so clean after using this. I still go in and like cleanse my skin and take care of my skin and do my skin treatment after this. But as far as makeup removal goes, this is amazing. Like I cannot believe that this works. I was so surprised. I thought it would work because I saw so many reviews that were like, it's the best. But I was like, it's not gonna be that good. It can't be that good because that would be some sort of like crazy witchcraft or something. But I'm telling you guys, this is crazy witchcraft. I don't know if this is like a blessed towel, cotton from the Holy Land of Israel. I don't know, but it is so amazing and I'm so obsessed and you guys have to try this. It is bomb. Okay, the next product is kind of a funny product for you too, but this is definitely a product that's been making its way around the beauty community, and that is the Revved PostShave Balm. This is a sensitive formula of a aftershave that was created for men, and a lot of YouTubers and beauty gurus have started using this as their primer. And Nikki Tutorials is definitely the one we have to thank for this bad boy. And if you guys have seen a couple of my tutorials, you have seen me use this, and I'm actually really amazed and impressed by this product. I didn't think it would work that well because who would have thought that an aftershave would work as well as a primer would, but it does. It's amazing at keeping your makeup on all day long. It makes your skin feel really nice. It's definitely not like a pore refiner or like a smoothing primer or anything like that, but it is going to give you a nice base to your face. It makes your makeup last all day long, and it makes your product a lot easier to smooth and glide onto the skin. So I highly recommend this stuff. It's super inexpensive, and I think this would work for just about any skin type because it's a sensitive formula and there's not a lot of crazy ingredients in here, and it's just to help keep your makeup on. So oily skin, dry skin, just about anyone I think would love this. Okay, the next two products that I have to share with y'all are both from PUR Cosmetics, and I did a review recently reviewing a bunch of different products from the PUR line, and I will link that down below if you guys haven't seen it yet. But these are two of my favorite products from the collection, and the first one is the Afterglow Illuminating Powder, and this is marketed more as a powder, like an after powder or a finishing powder, or not exactly a setting powder, but something that you would dust over your makeup once you're finished. And when I first used this, I wasn't too impressed by it. I was like, okay, if you like after powders, or if you like that kind of Bare Minerals after powder, like finishing powder, or the Hourglass ambient light powders, then you'd probably really like this, especially for the price point. But after using it over and over again, I'm obsessed. And I think it's a beautiful highlighter. You can see it on my cheekbones today. This is the only highlighter that I have on my skin, and it just gives a beautiful glow. And I don't think this works as glowy on fair skin, and in that review video I did have no self tanner on, so that was my like fair complexion, and I wasn't as impressed by the formula. I thought it was just like a really light, glowy, almost natural powder, which is why I think mature skin would like it so much, or people who like those like ambient lighting like finishing powders would love it. But those of you who have deeper skin tones or like tan, medium skin tones, basically not as fair as a ghost like I am, when I have my self tanner on like I do today, I absolutely love this highlighter. I think it looks so beautiful. I think you can definitely see it on the skin as a true highlighter. It definitely doesn't take the place of my Becca highlights by any means, but I just think it's so pretty, and I think it gives a great glow to the skin, and I think it looks very healthy, and I think a lot of people would really like this on their skin as well. So definitely check this guy out. I feel like nobody talks about this product, and it's really good. And the mascara that I've been using this month is from PUR Cosmetics. This is the Big Look Argan Oil mascara. I think it's supposed to be more of a volumizing mascara that has argan oil in it, so it's supposed to strengthen and condition your lashes. I don't know about the strengthening and conditioning part, but it is very easy to apply to my lashes, and I really like the volume it gives me, and it's just a good mascara. I've been pretty happy with it. Again, it doesn't take the place of my all-time favorite, which is the Benefit They're Real, but I do really enjoy this, and I think if you like that effect you get from Benefit They're Real, you'll like this guy too. Alright, the eyeliner that I want to talk to you guys about today is a drugstore liner, and you guys know I'm obsessed with my Kat Von D tattoo liner. That is my absolute favorite, hands down. The tattoo liner in Trooper is amazing, but I'm always kind of looking for a cheaper alternative or a drugstore alternative, just because who wants to blow through a $20 eyeliner like that? And this is the Essence eyeliner pen in waterproof. They have a non-waterproof one, which I hear sucks. I've never tried it, but this is the waterproof one, and I really like it. This is like $2. You can get it at Ulta. It definitely isn't as good as the Kat Von D one. Do not get me wrong. That one is still so much better, but this is a felt tip liner, so it's more similar to the ink liner from Kat Von D opposed to the tattoo one, because the tattoo one is a brush. So this is a felt tip liner, so kind of like the Stila liner. But if you guys like felt tips, I think you'd really like this. It does a good job of getting that straight line. It's pretty long wearing. I wouldn't say it's waterproof. You're definitely not going to want to wear this in the water. It'll come off. And if you rub it with your finger, I think it'll come off too. It's not like the longest wearing, but most of the time I'm not like rubbing my face. So this has been a really good eyeliner for me because I can just draw it on quick and easy. It's super inexpensive and it lasts all day, and then it rinses off really quick and easy at night. I do have it on today just as my straight liner that I have on the top of my lash line. And I'm pretty impressed with it, especially for like $2. You can't really go wrong. Okay, this next product I know I've mentioned on my channel before because I've used it in a couple different tutorials, but I had to bring it into a favorites video because I am obsessed with it. And this is the Smashbox Shape Matters palette. And this is a huge freaking palette. It is gorgeous. You open him up, it's got a massive mirror on here. You've got 3 shades for your brows, 4 shades for your face, and 9 shades for your eyes. And I love everything in this palette. I feel like it's very rare that you find a product that is like a big palette form like this, where it has multiple different kinds of products, like for the face and the eyes and different areas of the face, that you like every single thing that's in it. I knew I was gonna like the face products in here because I really, really, really love these Smashbox, the contour trios, the little contour palettes that they have. Those are like one of my favorite contour palettes, but I figured for, I think it's like $10 more for this palette, I would just go ahead and get this guy and hope for the best with the other products. So the eyebrow products I haven't used a ton of because I don't really like powders for my eyebrows, but I have used them and I thought they were pretty decent. This little guy here is very innovative. I love the little cover that covers up the eye gel here, the like brow setting gel. I haven't actually used this, so I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used this guy, but I feel like in a pinch it would be a nice product to have. And then these contour powders are life, you guys. They're amazing, amazing contour powders. And then the eyeshadows are really great as well. I love the color selection. So my full eyeshadow look that I have on today was done with these eyeshadows. All of these shadows are on my eyeballs today. I love the purple in here. I love this shade right here. It's a beautiful transition shade. It's got a great highlight. It's really, really good shadows. And Smashbox shadows definitely are my favorite. I like Urban Decay better. I like Makeup Geek better. I like Makeup Forever better. They're not my favorite, but especially for only paying $10 more for this palette, it's a good deal. And these contour powders here are just so amazing. You've got your cooler contour, your warmer contour, your matte highlight, and then your shimmer highlight, and all of them are stunning. And I mean, these are just gonna give you the best contour ever. I think that this is the best under eye like highlight shade, or if you want a matte highlights. And then this highlight is just stunning. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. You can't go wrong with this palette, I swear. So the Smashbox Contour Trio is this shade, and this shade in a little trio pack with a little brush, and that retails for $45. Or you can get this entire palette plus an eyeshadow brush that goes right here, and that is $55. So I swear this palette's amazing, perfect for travel. I know it's bigger, but considering you get like everything you need in here, I think you'd be good to go. And I'm just so impressed with this palette. I think Smashbox did an amazing, amazing job. Smashbox has come out with some things in the past that I was kind of iffy about, but their most recent products that they've been launching lately are just out of the water, incredible. So I love this palette. If you can get your hands on it, it's amazing. So I have two tools to share with you guys today. One is a brush and one is a sponge. This is the Morphe M439 Foundation Buffer Brush. And I won't spend a ton of time on this because I know I'm the last person to get on the bandwagon. Everybody else on YouTube already loves this. This is an amazing foundation brush because it's so dense. So it deposits a lot of pigment on the skin and it will evenly distribute everything beautifully. I feel like this makes my product go longer on the skin. I have to use less of my product to get the coverage that I'm going for than I normally do with other brushes, and this is so fast. It's a really big brush. You can't really tell like holding it up to my face, but in comparison to like other foundation brushes, like this is one that I use more often. It's quite a bit smaller. You can tell that this guy's quite large, and I really love this just for buffing everything in. It's really quick, really easy. I've never really had my foundation be as like seamless and as like smooth and quickly done as I have with this brush, and I feel like it's just amazing. I don't feel like anyone would dislike this foundation brush. It is large, so it's not the best for like underneath the eyes, but that's what I use sponges for. So for sponges, I tried out the Real Techniques, the Miracle Complexion Sponge this month, and I had never tried this out before, and I had never found a product that I loved as much as my Beauty Blender. And I will link down below a video where I went more in depth and kind of put this sponge to the test if you guys want to check that out. But I have been obsessed with this sponge. As you can tell, it's pretty dirty. I love this pointed side for underneath my eyes and blending out my concealer, and then I really love this flat side for foundation. It just makes my skin look so smooth, so like flawless. There's no streakiness, and it gives me coverage, but it just deposits everything beautifully and smoothly. I do think this, I don't know for sure, but I feel like this product eats a little bit more of my products than the Beauty Blender. And that could be wrong. That could just be like in my head, but I feel like the Beauty Blender doesn't absorb any product at all. It's a non-porous, non-latex sponge, and I don't know if this is non-porous, but I do feel like I have to use more product when I use this guy than I do when I use my Beauty Blender. So not exactly sure. I'm still experimenting with it, but this is very, very soft. It blends out everything so quickly, and it's like $5. So you can't go wrong there, and I absolutely love this little thing. I can't believe how much I like it. But I do think this wouldn't last as long as the Beauty Blender sponge. I will say that. I have a Beauty Blender I've been using for 8 months, and it's still going strong. Don't tell me it's gross. People tell me it's gross, and I'm like, I don't care. But this one I've had for a month, and I already feel like it's getting gross. So I don't know. But I have really been loving this guy, and if you've been debating on trying out the Beauty Blender, I would definitely check out this guy first. So next I have a skincare product. This is the Mario Badescu Facial Spray. This has aloe, herbs, and rose water, and this is their like rose facial mist, and it has a very strong rose scent, but it's a very natural rose scent. It smells authentic. It doesn't smell synthetic or gross or like sweet. It smells really, really nice and very spa-like and very luxurious. The scent really reminds me of a lot of the Fresh skincare line that has that rose scent to it, which is a much more expensive line than Mario Badescu, but I really enjoy this mist. I'm not exactly sure how many benefits my skin really reaps from this product since I'm just like misting it over my face, but it's a really inexpensive facial spray, and I love the way it feels on my skin. I do this after I cleanse my skin and like treat my skin at night as like a final step, or in the morning after I cleanse as well. And I also really like using this throughout the day, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. if my skin is feeling dry, this is really nice just to mist all over my skin. I think this would be awesome in the summertime because when it's hot, I think it'd be very refreshing. But I just think it's a really nice like pick-me-up. It smells amazing, it makes you feel good, and it is a very luxurious experience. And when I first got this, I wasn't obsessed with it, but now it's been a while and I'm pretty dang obsessed, and I think this is like $8. Like, it's pretty inexpensive, and a little goes a long way. I mean, I've been using this all month and you can't even tell, so I love this stuff. And lastly, I wanted to share my lip combo with you guys. I've only worn this combo a few times, but every time I've worn it, I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, and you guys always seem to enjoy hearing what products I use on my lips. So I'm wearing 2 of the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lippies, and the first one that I put on is Beeper, which is this darker guy, and I wore this in an Instagram photo a couple of days ago, and everyone was in love with this color. To be honest, I don't love this color on me. I love it on deeper skin tones, but on me, I feel like it just looks too dark, and I'm not a fan of brown lips on myself, but I do have this color on first, and it's a pretty dark brown on myself, but then I went over it with Trap, which is more of a cooler tone nude, but it's like a darker nude on me. So I did the Beeper first, and then I did Trap in the center and kind of like blended it outwards, and it gave me this really cool, like a cool tone, almost like underdog color. Like, it's very like interesting. It reminds me of Underdog or Stone by MAC, just more that like grayish kind of color, and I actually really like it. It's different, it's unique, and it's fun to try new lip colors. So alright, that's it for my January favorites. I'm so excited for February. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of videos you guys are looking forward to seeing in February, and what your favorite products have been this January, because there are so many brands coming out with so many new products for the new year, and it's kind of overwhelming, but I want to know what you guys have been loving. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for taking a part of your day to hang out with me. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye!